What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. Let's get right into it. Comparison is the devil. Don't let it steal your joy. Let's talk about it. Everybody is uniquely their own individual. Everybody has good things about them, things that are not so great about them, but everybody has the opportunity to work on themselves and be as great as they see fit for themselves to be. All right? You can be as great as you want to be. You could become what you want to become. You could make choices and choose the route you want to take in life. All right? Everybody pretty much has their own mind for their own life on what it is they would like to do. So, thinking like this, speaking like this, how is there any comparison at all? It shouldn't be any comparison. That's why comparison is the devil, and you shouldn't let it steal your joy. When comparison comes into play, it puts people against each other. You shouldn't be comparing yourself, your skills with anybody for any negative reasons. If you want to improve, that's good. But still, you shouldn't be comparing yourself because you don't know what that person had to do to develop their skill level. You don't know what that person was self-taught. You don't know if that person was raised in that. See, a lot of people who are self-taught end up watching a lot of people do things. You might have taught yourself how to play piano. You might dun 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 dun. You might see somebody who's 8 years old. That person might have grown up next to a piano every day. You may have taught yourself when you turned 16. It's all up to the individual to see the value in their ability, where they're at. It's all up to the individual to be able to see where they want to take it, assess their skill level, and take it to the next level. All right? And that's why comparison is the devil, because you don't know what other people went through to get to where they are with what they can do. You don't know if they went to school. That person could have possibly went to school just for that and only that. You don't know that. That person could have went to school to just do that, and now you're watching them, you're seeing them shine all their glory, watching them get praised, seeing their fruits of their labor and everything. You're like, man, I've been doing this for I don't know how long. I've been doing my thing. You don't know what that person has. They could have it set up for it to be that way for them, no matter what their skill level could be. They could just have the platform. They could know people. But you should not let that stop you. And that's why comparison is the devil. Because you could potentially compare yourself to someone, lose your ambition, lose your drive. Oh, I'm not good enough. Give up. All because you compared yourself to somebody who might have had a skill level of a pro since they were 5 because they were just born like that. It's some, what do they call them? Geniuses, prodigies. It's some child prodigies out there that could just pick something up and then they're automatically blessed. Sometimes God just does that for people. That person, you don't know what that person's gonna go through in their life just because that's a blessed child. Stevie Wonder was blessed. He ended up getting into an accident and he got blind, but he had his gift though. Okay? You don't want to compare yourself to other people because you might even be better. You might be comparing yourself to somebody who might be right here today and might be right here tomorrow. You might even surpass them. You don't know. You don't know where you're gonna go with your talent. You don't know what life has in store for you. You don't know what your talent has in store for you, and you don't know what God has in store for you. His universe works in mysterious ways. Okay, so keep open mind and stay positive about what it is you're doing. But when you compare yourself to other people, it robs you of all that, like as we like to call it over here on Druuill, precious brain space that you could be using for something much better, to imagine more skill set, to imagine a better mindset, to imagine better skills, to imagine whatever it was you couldn't do, whatever it was you were trying to do. Imagine yourself doing that. Imagine yourself as already have achieving that. You could be doing that with your mind instead. And that's why comparison is the devil, because it takes your joy from you. And what's your joy? Your joy is the positive thoughts that you could be thinking about yourself. You might even be feeling generous, might want to spread some love. When you're comparing yourself to other people, you're not able to congratulate. When you're comparing yourself to other people, you're not able to appreciate. It's different if you all appreciate each other. And you all know at the end of the day, it's all love, it's all appreciation. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It's nothing wrong with, they call that healthy competition. I'm all for that. All right. It's life. We gotta live. Gotta have some fun. I'm with healthy competition, but comparing yourself to other people negatively, to put yourself down, to measure yourself up to somebody who may have years of experience. You may just be getting started. It's unfair to yourself. You don't want to do that to your young child. Your dream's like a young child. All right. And you don't want to tell that young child anything that would ruin his life, because when that's basically what you're doing to your dream. It's like your dream is a child, and when you don't believe in that dream, or you start to compare yourself to people and now you don't believe in your dream anymore, oh, I can't do that. That dream starts to be like, dang, wow, man, all right, damn. And now it's going to be harder for you to see yourself being able to accomplish what it is you wanted to do, because something within you is not going to feel like doing it, because something within you doesn't really believe that you can do it. And once you get to that point, you're going to have to rebuild yourself back up to believing in your ability. So if you already believe in yourself, if you're already moving and grooving, why waste time comparing yourself to somebody else? All right. That person's got the nice this, they got the nice that. There's so and so. Don't worry about all that. Don't compare yourself to people. Be grateful. All right. Comparison is a thief. Don't let it steal your joy. All right. Be grateful. Instead of comparing, all right, instead of comparing yourself, have some gratitude for the fact that you have a gift. All right. That'll wipe that comparison clean out. I may not be as good as I want to be. I'm grateful that I have a gift. I may have to polish this. I may have to shine this, sharpen it. Okay. Buff it up a little bit. Perfect it. But I still have something. It's better than not having anything. It's better than not having a gift at all. Right? And you want to have a gift. You don't want to not be you don't want to be out here thinking that there's nothing that you can do, because everybody's got a gift. All right. That's one of the worst things somebody could be walking around thinking, is that they have no value, and that they're useless, and that there's nothing that they can do, which is but that and there's nothing more of the devil than that. To feel that you're useless and worthless and there's nothing you could do. The devil's got control of your mind. somebody's got to break you free. Hopefully God is allowing this video to do it. Okay? Anybody that may feel they can't do anything, anybody that feel that you're not good enough, anybody out there comparing themselves to somebody and not before they even try. Look how good they are. I'll never make it. You just cursed yourself. You know how many people say that daily? Because they're comparing themselves. That's why comparison is the devil. It steals your joy. And that joy that you would get if you believed in yourself, that joy that you would get if you looked at that person and was like, they did it, I can do it too. There's joy in that. There's hella joy in that. Okay? Excuse my French. There's a lot of joy in that. And the joy you get from that, it's like just nothing like nothing else. Because you now opened up a new space in your mind, a new chapter in your mind to where you believe that you can accomplish something. You've seen something through. Okay, I saw this through. I can do this. I believe in myself. It may not be the best. Don't care. Don't worry about it being the best. When all you have to focus on is completing. Get it done. Start it. 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 Get it done. It doesn't have to be that good, but after you keep getting it done and getting it done and getting it done, you're going to be like, okay, I could do that. That's going to make this better. Okay, that'll make that better. Wow. Oh man, that was terrible. I used to do that. I'm not going to do that anymore. Now I know I could do this. I look at it differently this way now. I see it differently this way now. All right. I have a whole new perception of what it is now that I'm supposed to be doing. Now I could make a better product. Now I could put out better quality. Now that I've worked on my quality, now I could get to the second cue, the quantity. Okay? Don't be fooled. Work on your quality, then get to the quantity. All right? But in some cases, they go hand in hand. Okay? Some cases they go hand in hand. Because if you put out enough quantity, you can work towards quality. All right? So don't let either one stop you. Don't let the quantity stop you. Don't let the quality stop you. Okay? Because you can put out enough, you can work on things enough, you can do things enough until you have the quality. And that's pretty much what I was saying. Just keep working on things until they get good enough, until you perfect it, until you know without a shadow of a doubt. All right? And when you do that, you know that there's no comparison. There's no comparison at that point. You worked on yourself. You rose to a new level. You self-educated. Okay, you've perfected your craft. There's no comparison at that point. You can compare me if you want to, but in my mind, I'm not going to compare myself. And it always seems that when you reach a new height in consciousness and awareness and confidence in yourself, that's when the comparisons come, because they're trying to bring you back down to that level of doubt, to where they're all at. They doubt themselves. They feel alone. They want to bring you back down to the doubt realm of, I don't think I'm good enough. I could never do this. I'm not even gonna try. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would be terrible. I rebuke all those statements. That's where they want to leave you at. That's where they want you to be at, and you're too good to be there. When you compare yourself, you're pulling yourself down to that level, unless it's healthy comparison, to where you are looking at your level of progress and judging it by somebody else's level of progress, only to see how far you've come, not to put yourself down and not to discourage yourself. But even that, you got to be careful with that, because that can do that. All right. If you are going to look at something that somebody else is doing and you're going to compare with the mindset that, okay, I'm just judging to see how far I've come, don't get discouraged if it's not, if you haven't came as far as you thought. Just saying. You don't want to get discouraged, okay? Just because you're not as far as you would like to be, when you go to see how much progress you've made, don't let that discourage you, okay? And that's why comparison is the devil. You got to really be careful when with comparison. It's best to just keep working on yourself, keep making improvements, and ask God to lead you in the right direction to find out whether what you're doing is good enough or not. Because God can help us with anything. Okay, so if you don't want to compare, if you're unsure, just add, yo, God. God's cool, man. Yo, God, help me know that I'm at the uh, right level of skills with my passion, or let me know I'm good enough with what I'm trying to do, with what I'm trying to create. Let me know my project's good enough, God. Show me a sign. Let me know if my creation is good enough. All right. Let me know if it's worth it. If it's the right amount of everything. If it's the right amount of this, the right amount of that. If I put together a good quality product, if I put together a good quality project, God can help you with that. So don't compare yourself negatively in the sense of that person's better than you, you'll never get there. That person's good, you're not good right now, you should give up. Don't do that. That's one of the worst things you can do when you're working towards becoming great. You're working towards anything in life, period. You never know where somebody's at. You never know how much help they got. You never know their story. You don't know what they went through. You don't know how they achieved what they achieved. They could have cheated. Some people could have cheated. All right, you sitting here putting in all this work, sweating, figuring things out, reading books, Googling, researching, search engine, watching videos, and you found out they cheated. They done used AI or something. Not to say that's cheating, but I shouldn't say that because AI is some useful stuff with that. But you get what I'm saying. You find out the person did it's 8 people working on it, and you think it's just one person. Are you working on something and you come to find out it's 20 people on that project, and you're trying to do it and you by yourself and still doing a decent job. So don't beat yourself up. Don't compare yourself. All right, don't let the devil steal your joy. Know that you're going to be on your way if you stay consistent. If it's something that you want to do, pray about it, talk to God about it. That's a sure way to get what you want. That's a sure way to become successful, to have it manifest. All right. God will always get you what you want. Work towards it, pray about it, okay, and hold the vision in your mind. And stop comparing yourself to others when you know you're great. You know you're great. It just may not be your time, but you still know you're great. All right. You may not be that good yet, but you still know you're great. You still know you do that. You still know you still know you are very good at that. Okay. So yo, be happy. Know that your time is coming. Just because it's not there yet, people may be looking at you funny. Don't worry about it. All right, people may be. I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't know. She gonna. Don't pay no attention to the peanut gallery. All right. Ignore all those murmurs, whispers. Ignore the soothsayers. Okay. And you stay focused on what you know you're able to do in your life and what you pray and talk to God about. All right. You hold that in your mind and you'll have it in due time. All right. Everybody, stay focused, stay positive, keep grinding, keep working towards your goal, keep reaching new heights, and keep developing your mind. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. It's been another Druuill special. Shout out to all the chosen vessels. I want everybody to share this video. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome. Have fun. I want to thank everybody for showing some love in the comments. Hit that like button. All right, it helps the channel out. And I want to appreciate everybody for watching the ads because that's a good look too. All right, it's been another Druuill special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I'll see everybody in the very next video. We out.